All right, so yeah, glad to be back. So gay in a good way because I'm happy. Gay in a happy way. Um, I'm gonna give my predictions for UFC on ABC 8. That's Hill, Khalil Roundtree versus Jamal Hill. Little light heavyweight action. Um, man, I'm excited to see really both of these guys fighting again. Uh, it's unfortunate one of them has to take another loss. Um, but good losses. Well, losses to credible adversaries, I should say. So, um, with that being said, it's a super mid card, but I'm gonna do my best to not lose another $50. So, not to mention, last night I got fucked big time. You'd think I was lying if I told you how bad I got fucked. I had like what was it? It was like a 6 or a 7 pick same game parlay for the NBA game yesterday. I had Holmgren, 1 steal, Holmgren, 2 blocks. Um, what else did I have? I had Jalen Turner 10 points. I had the fuck Shea Gildress Alexander points, rebounds, assists over. What was it? I had 44 and a half. What else did I have? I had the over, which was like 222, and I had and then I had OKC 3.5. So all of it hit, all of it hit, and Shea Gilgis Alexander could not get two more. He couldn't get two more. He was in the game with 2 minutes left. He put up a shot and he missed his last shot, and that would have won me. It was $5 to win 217, and I needed 2 fucking points. This is why I'm losing all hope in, you know, um, what I'm trying to word it without getting canceled. You know what I mean. There's nobody looking down on you is what I'm trying to say. If there was, I wouldn't be suffering like I am. Anywho, Jesus, I go on rants. So let's start off with this first fight. This is in the heavyweight division. Heavyweight division. Mohammed Usman. His brother just got a nice win. I had Kamaru beating Buckley anyways. That was a good fun card last weekend. But Muhammad Usman versus Hamdi Abdelwahab. Hamdi is undefeated, 6-0. He's kind of old. 32 being 6-0. I'm sure he's got like kickboxing and amateur experience. Maybe I should do a little bit more research. If I had more time, I fucking would. But yeah, heavyweight, 6'2", 260. Got a lot of power, a tremendous amount of power. 5 wins by knockout. I think they're all probably early too. Yeah, see, knockout first 15 seconds. Knockout first 33 seconds. Be a leg. He won by a leg injury late in the fight there. Knockout 26 seconds. Knockout 27 seconds. So, but he did show against Jamal Pogues that he can go 5 rounds. So, and then yes, he is he's amateur. He's only lost. He got disqualified. He's good. He's good. But the question is he good enough to knock out Muhammad Usman because I think, Jesus Christ, where am I, bro? Jeez. Here we go. Anyways, is he good enough to knock out or decision Muhammad Usman, who has 4 losses, but he's never been KO'd, and he's got 14 fights. So in 14 fights, he's never been knocked out. He's been subbed once, and that was to Brandon Sales in the PFL. He actually got choked unconscious. Let me look into Brandon Sales. How old? 44? Mid. But he's 6'5". Yeah, it's a blemish I'm sure he would probably want back. Yeah, I don't think Hamdi is going to knock out Muhammad Usman. I think Usman might have, man, I hate to say this because both of their gas tanks are kind of questionable. I can see Hamdi burning out. I actually can see both of them burning out. And then just, you remember Kimbo and, the fuck's his name? God rest his soul, I forgot his name. But their fight, they're both hands on their knees and shit, huffing and puffing. I can see that in the third. So with this fight, I think you could probably take the over. You probably take the over because I either see Muhammad Usman laying on Hamdi, but not being able to finish him, or I see Hamdi just being better on the feet for 3 rounds. Because like I said, I don't. It'd be fun to see Hamdi knock out Muhammad, but this is how I would play it. I'd play it over the rounds. It might be over 2.5. Actually, I'm willing to bet it's over. If it's over 1.5, take it absolutely 1,000%. Dump the load on it. But I think it's going to be over 2.5. Man, this is tough. I don't see. It's hard for me to see Muhammad Usman losing a third decision. I can see him winning a decision. And I'm going to say Muhammad Usman. I'm going to say Muhammad Usman bounces back. I'm going to say he beats Hamdi and he gives him his first loss. So that's my first prediction here. Is Muhammad Usman over Hamdi. Because I like Hamdi Abdulwahab. I do like those beast heavyweights with stone hands like Shane Carwin was a fucking beast. I miss watching Shane Carwin. But yeah, let's go Muhammad Usman over rounds. That's what I'm thinking, probably decision. Next fight. 2 fighters that I really like. Azat Maxim and Tajir Ulanbekov. I'm a big Ulanbekov fan. He's probably my favorite Dagestani fighter, believe it or not, over any of their fucking Nurmagomedovs. I do like Islam. I think Islam's a fucking animal. But I like Tajir. I think his last fight was against that one kid. I bet on him. Undefeated kid. Clayton. Yep, Clay Carpenter. He was undefeated. I think. So Clayton Carpenter is a black belt. Really good ground game. And Tajir pretty much neutralized everything. Handily beat him. Azat Maxim, his only loss was to Johnson, and that was his last fight. So a lot of pressure on Maxim, I think, to bounce back from his only loss. I mean, he's only 30. Exciting prospect in flyweight. I think what does it for me is just like Dagestan over Kazakhstan. You know what I mean? Dagestan over Kazakhstan. I can't see how he beats Tajir. I don't. I just can't envision Maxim being able to do anything to Tajir. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that the card starts kind of boring, and I'm gonna go Tajir Ulanbekov by decision probably, but definitely Tajir. That's my pick. Next fight, we got a couple. I mean, we got a lot of girl fights on this card, like girls that I'm not super familiar with. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick the hotter out of the two. That's how I'm gonna pick female fights. Not from now on. I will watch tape and review them and stuff. I like watching girl fights. It's fun for the most part. Um, I'm just gonna go. My pick's gonna be based off of who I find more attractive, and that's for the females only. So we have Irene Alexeva. Just want like a better idea of what I'm working with. I think I'm gonna probably go opposed to her because Claudia looks like she's got it going on. Like, is my computer gonna fucking crash? Probably. Anyways, there she is. So this is the Russian Ronda, worst fucking nickname of all time. One knockout, two sub, two decision. Never been finished. Only has 7 fights. Her only losses are decisions. Last fight, she lost a decision to Melissa Mullins, who's also on the same card. Um, Stephanie Egger is a good one. A knee bar finish, which is wild. Um, yeah, so I guess you can say she's kind of well rounded. Definitely not a Russian Ronda. 34, 5'8", pretty long, lanky. Um, I've seen her fight before. Not super, not super keen on early prelim women fights, unless they're super exciting. Like Karine Silva has become one of my favorite fighters. Who else? I'm a big Kayla Harrison fan. Good for her for winning the belt. I knew it was gonna happen. I called the finish too. She just looked 3 weight classes larger than Juliana Pena. Like, it wasn't even fair. Claudia Segula. Young. 5'8", 135. Lost to Melissa Mullins last fight by TKO punches. Melissa Mullins, she's the mother of both of these women. My girl Melissa Mullins. All right, so I think I have a pick here. So again, I'm basing this off of who I find is more attractive. I'm gonna say Claudia Segula is gonna win because she's younger and more attractive. It's not a knock to Irene though. Irina. Claudia Segula by sexiness. Moving up. Melissa Mullins, who's a little beast. She's fighting Daria Zeleznyakova. Yeah, so Eileen Perez beat the shit out of her. I guess she didn't beat the shit out of her, but she subbed her, and I watched that fight. I watch all Eileen Perez's fights. And I always hope she wins. Have you ever seen Eileen Perez like outside of fight camp? She puts on like 50 pounds. She's like the female Patty Pimblett, but thick is good. Thick is good. Thick is quick. That's what I've always said. So that I don't think we need to spend too much time on this one. I'm gonna go my girl Melissa Mullins, probably by decision. I'm not. She likes the TKO. She likes the TKO. I'm gonna call it now. I'm gonna say Melissa Mullins takes Daria down and ragdolls her, does whatever she wants. USA, let's go. I'm gonna go Melissa Mullins. Next fight, Ishmael Nordiev versus Junyoung Park. And I like me some Junyoung Park because he's a beast. And he's got like the Energizer Bunny energy, I guess. Ismail Nordiev, Australian Wonder Boy. This dude is a beast. Without looking, I'm going to try to figure out who he beat last. Was it Bruno Silva? Did he beat the shit out of Bruno Silva? He did. Watch. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, that was bad. With that being said, I'm gonna go Nordiev. I'm gonna go Ismail Nordiev to beat Junyoung Park because I like him and I want Park to win, but having watched Nordiev's last fight, I don't think Park is gonna give it to him. Give me Nordiev. Moving on. Oban Elliott was extremely mid. Extremely mid. KO'd Basel Havas. That's a pretty good win. Preston Parsons, a pretty good win. Maybe he's not mid. I take that back. I apologize. The Welsh Gangster. He's been KO'd twice. When the fuck was that? 21 and 20. But nothing since. 27, 5'11", 170. Okay. He's 27, 5'11", 170. Alright. I don't know much about Ko. It looks like he likes the knockout. Last loss was in 2021. KO punches. Looks like he's been on the what is he, Korean? Korean scene. He's been around the Asian MMA scene. Not good. I'm not sure how good his opponents have been. Probably not all that great. But he likes to KO and he gets KO'd too sometimes. So has Oban Elliott ever been KO'd? So I think that's the deciding factor here. Yes, he has. So I think that's probably why they put this fight together. Because they both been KO'd twice, I think. And they both like... Man, Oban Elliott's a little bit more... She's a lot more well-rounded than Ko. Man. Give me Oban Elliott. Give me Oban Elliott for probably... You know what you can do is you can say by finish. Not Oban Elliott by finish, but you can say fight will not go the distance or the under here. It might be like 1.5 because they like to KO. To KO. They like the KO. Yeah, give me Elliott here. I think he's just more well-rounded. Doesn't mean he's not going to get his chin cracked, but more well-rounded, more ways to win. better chances. Open Elliott. All right. Ruthie, come here. Come here. Come here. I don't think she's going to come up here. Mohammadjan Naimov versus Bogdan Grad. They're both really good. They're both really good. If this is who I'm thinking it is. I did watch Bogdan Grad's last fight. Yeah. Yeah, this is the Tajikistan. Yeah, this guy's got... Yeah, he's pretty well-rounded. 35'9", 146. Decently tall, 146. Pounder. Bogdan Grad. He's just good. Been knocked out once. Tom Nolan. I like Tom Nolan. No shame in that. 29'5'8", 145. Austria versus Tajikistan. It's tough. It's a tough one. I don't really want to guess. Well, I mean, I guess all of them are guesses, but I want to have a more logical explanation behind my answer. But I don't really have one. It's tough. Give me Bogdan Grad. Give me Bogdan Grad. I'm going to go Bogdan Grad by, I don't know, decision. This one I don't have to spend any time on, really. This is going to be a Nazim Sedikov finish because Nicholas Mota likes to get finished. So, give me Sadikov. I just want to see... Yeah, 9 out of 10 wins are by finish. His only loss was his first... Wait, no. Yeah, only loss was his first fight, and it was a submission. He's 5'10". Nicholas Mota is short. Give me Nazim by finish. That's the lock of the card right there. That's the lock of the card. Nazim by KO. Moving on. I don't know Tofik Musayev. I haven't watched him fight. He might be a debutant. If he's not, then I'm a casual. Oral Bai, though. I like watching him fight for some reason. I don't like watching him lose, though. It's sad. Let me just check out Tofik's situation. 5'10", 155. He's 35. He's been sub 3 times. KO'd once. He has 18 fucking knockouts out of 22 wins. He likes the knockout. Wow. Loves the knockout. Kind of streak you on. Not much. Yeah, man. I think Oralbai's got his work cut out for him. Yeah, I think he beat Rebecca. He beat him up. He beat him up. I think he beat him. And then that was a split, so I'm going to count that as a win. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would be 9 wins in a row. That would be 9 wins in a row. Give me Miktabek. Give me Miktabek to win. He might even finish him. He might even sub him. Miktabek, if you want to risk some money and probably make a lot of money, then you could put a wager on Oralbai by sub. I can see it. I can see it happening. Oops. All right, moving on. Curtis Razor Blades versus Rizvan Kuniev. I don't know Kuniev. I think he's a debutant from Dagestan. debutant from Dagestan, fighting Curtis Blades, who's no slouch by any means. He beat the shit out of Jailton Almeida after getting taken down like 30 times in the first round. So that's besides the point. I don't even know what Kunyev likes to do. We know Curtis likes to wrestle. We know he's got hands too, but he likes to wrestle. Dude's from Dagestan, so obviously he knows how to wrestle, right? So even, let's say that neutralizes his record is pretty wild. He favors the KO, right? He's probably got the wrestling in his back pocket. Just because I'm gonna go Kunyev. I'm gonna go Kunyev to beat Curtis Blades, because why would they give Curtis Blades a debutante, one that's like bad? You know what I mean? Obviously they see something in Kunyev. He's gonna absolutely destroy Curtis Blades. They wouldn't have given him. I don't know. My logic is shot. Yeah. Give me Rizvan over Curtis Blades. He might even finish him. Next fight. We gotta... Hold on a second. Sorry about this. We got Rafael Fiziev versus Ignacio Bahamondes. I've always been a fan of Rafael Fiziev. I just don't like when he fights Justin Gaethje. I don't like it because he's going to lose 10 times out of 10. I can see why he wanted to redeem himself, but he's not going to beat Gaethje. He has his number. The height difference is 7 inches. Pause. That's huge. 7 inches is huge. If I fought somebody 7 inches taller than me, I'd be fighting somebody that was 6'4". 6'4". No way. No way. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna call the police. I'm not fighting him. But we all know Rafael Fiziev is an absolute beast. Trains in Thailand. We know what he likes to do. He likes to stand, but he's just compact. Very powerful, very, 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 very fast. Super explosive. Ignacio Bahamondes, also a different type of striker. 11 knockouts out of 17 wins. He's never been knocked out before, so that's tough. That's tough. It's tough. 22 fights, he's never been knocked out, and he's fighting somebody that knocks people out. So it's gonna be tough for Fiziev to win, and he's on home turf too in Azerbaijan. Man, they're gonna do it to my boy too. Give me Rafael Fiziev. I don't think he doesn't knock out Bahamondes. He doesn't knock him out, but I think Fiziev wins maybe a decision, just outclasses him on the feet. I don't know. He'll figure it out, or he'll get knocked out. Give me Fiziev. All right, now on to the main event. The main event of the evening. Glad to see both these guys back. Coming off of some losses. Dude, let me tell you what I want to happen and what I think is going to happen. I want to see Jamal Hill get knocked out again. It's just fun. But what I think is going to happen is Jamal Hill is going to knock out Khalil, because people forget who Jamal Hill is. People are hating on Jamal Hill, but the fact of the matter is he's got power in his hands. Khalil Roundtree has power in his hands, very technical on the feet. I just think sometimes when you're trying to be technical, you can get tagged, or you're thinking about other shit. Again, I'd love for Khalil to beat the shit out of Jamal Hill, but a part of me has a feeling. Part of me has a feeling that Jamal Hill is gonna catch him with something. I mean, the last fight with Yuri was really, really exciting until the end. Man, give me Jamal Hill by knockout. I think he catches him. I think he talks mad shit. It's gonna be sad because he's gonna get booed. He's gonna get booed walking out. He's gonna get booed every time he fights for the rest of his career because Shama. Because people love Shama so much that they hate Jamil. Anyways, give me Jamal. Jamal Hill by knockout probably, but Jamal Hill wins. Or style down for 5 rounds, which is not gonna happen. Take the under. This ain't going to decision. Take the under. Yeah, so those are my picks there. Let me go through them quick. All right, I picked Muhammad Usman over Abdul Wahab, handing him his first loss. Next fight, Tajir Ulanbekov, Azat Maxim. Give me Tajir Ulanbekov. Irene Alexeva, Russian Ronda, versus Claudia Segula. Give me Claudia Segula. Melissa Mullins versus Daria Zeleznyakova. That's pretty good. Give me Melissa Mullins. Ismail Nordiev versus Junyoung Park. Give me some Ismail Nordiev. Siak Hyun Ko versus Oban Elliott. Give me Oban Elliott. Muhammadjan Naimov versus Bogdan Grad. I really think Naimov is probably going to win, but give me Bogdan Grad. Nazim Sadikov versus Nicholas Mona. Give me Sadikov. Tofik Messiah versus Miktibek Oralbai. I think Oralbai wins. Curtis Blades versus Rizvan Kuniev. Give me Kuniev. Rafael Fiziev versus Ignacio Bahamondes. Rafael Fiziev. That's my pick. And then again, Jamal Hill versus Khalil Roundtree. I'm going to take Jamal Hill. I got a feeling. I'm going to take Jamal Hill.